Welcome to Buddha Ron Tarot. The following lesson is entitled Unemployment Blessing Lesson. Now, being unemployed or about to become unemployed may not sound too great, and it certainly may not be easy to get through it, especially now. The reason I'm bringing this lesson up is we're about to go through a financial uh, reset. A lot of us have only recently started working on ourselves and trying to manifest. And it's not about stuff, it's about waking up, it's about realizing this whole system is an illusion. So, when this happens, if it happens, God bless you, but ultimately, uh, you're in this time to experience what is happening. Yes, we do co create our 3D, but at the same time, you've asked to be born in a time that is turbulent. And part of that is so that you can wake up and finally identify and find who you really are, which is the divine within you. So when this blessing, and I say blessing because ultimately everything that happens, there is no good and there is no bad. In the end, what's happening, showing up in your 3D, there's a purpose for that. And the sooner you embrace it, the sooner you can work through it and start focusing on your future, focusing on your your abundance, and ultimately living in the present. So, when or if this happens to you, and it doesn't have to be unemployment, it could be something else. But like I said, the coming months, we're going to see unemployment. And a lot of people uh, are going to become unemployed. Is it your fault? Other than being born in this time, ultimately, the greed of people, taking risks, unnecessary risks that have basically caused this collapse or recession, the Great Recession or another depression, whatever is coming, it will be different for everyone. If you've been working on yourself for the last 20 years, you might escape this. If you haven't been working on yourself and all you've been doing is, I'm going to manifest wealth, I'm going to manifest love, and that's all I want, and I know I can do it, well, you probably can, but doesn't mean you're not going to experience this difficult chapter, because this chapter, you've asked for it. So don't allow your emotions to dictate any decisions, especially without thinking about them, because there are going to be consequences. I'm not saying don't feel what you feel, process it, get over it. There's a purpose in the challenge. You need to embrace that and see it in that perspective and ask spirit, because spirit's here to help you to overcome it, give you ideas. Now you're going to have more free time, not only to look for a job, but at the same time, maybe to meditate, to work on yourself. Because this loop of being unemployed, and if you start feeling sad, or one of the pictures I have on this thumbnail that I'm using for this is the Five of Pentacles, feeling desperate, destitute, you'll only create more of that. So, uh, the way I basically see it is stay positive, continue working on yourself. If you need to get re-education, then do so. If you need to find your community, then do so. Your community might help you land another job. Your community might give you other resources, because you will not be alone. I can guarantee you there will be a number of people in the same financial strait as yourself. And ultimately, if you trust spirit, trust God, everything's going to work out. I'm not saying it won't be easy, because it's not. But if you stay focused, if you stay alert, uh, if you trust God that everything's going to work out, and stay positive, and you continue working on yourself and whatever is necessary to get you through this challenge, I promise you, you're going to come out even stronger. It may take a while, because just like when the pandemic hit, a lot of people were laid off. And some people, it took time, sometimes over a year, to find another job. And again, do you want to find a job sooner than later? Then continue working on yourself. If you need to take some AI courses, if you need to uh, take typing classes, whatever it is to re-educate or get yourself up to date, then if that's necessary, then that's necessary. Do it. But don't just give up. Don't just get angry. Find find that purpose. You have the divine within you. You can overcome it. And once you observe it and see it for what it is, it'll basically disappear right in front of you, and everything will move forward. And remember, during this whole process, live in the present. Don't get look behind you where you go, well, we used to have this and this, now we lost this. That's not going to help you. All it's going to do is bring you in a state of depression. At the same time, how are we going to pay the rent? I'm not saying it's not going to be, you shouldn't worry about paying your rent, but ultimately, about worrying doesn't help you. If you're not doing problem solving, if you're not doing something that's actually going to help you bring in the money, maybe you need to do a garage sale. Maybe you need to, you have some friends that owe you money. Maybe you could do a side hustle on the side until the unemployment compensation that you just recently applied for comes in. And even then, those resources might be limited. So don't give up. Continue working on yourself. And I guarantee you, you'll get through this. And it's just a reminder here. And I'm doing it early. So there's a lot of people right now. I don't have a lot of subscribers. So this is not necessary. If you're one of the early ones, you probably, it may not apply to you. But in life, in the 3D, we ask for all these challenges. We ask for these illusions so that we can grow from them. So if you look from that perspective, the challenge or the opportunity, as I see it, will be go faster and be less difficult. So if you like what you've heard, please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you.